In the little town of Hamelin, far, far away, there came a wandering minstrel man who would play his pipes all day. The boys and girls in Hamelin came from miles around to hear the wandering minstrel man as he made this wondrous sound.
And then, one day, the entire village of Hamelin was threatened by an avalanche. Now, on this particular day, all of the grown folks in the town were in the fields gathering the crops, when suddenly they heard the avalanche starting. They knew they couldn't get back to the village in time, and they were all afraid that the children would be crushed by the falling mountainside. They watched horrified as almost the whole mountain crashed down on the little town. And then they ran into town as fast as their legs could carry them. And wonder of wonders, there were all of the children, safe and sound. For when the marvelous Pied Piper had heard the avalanche starting, he had played his pipes, and all of the children had gathered around, and just like he was playing a game, he had led them out of town to safety. And if you should go to the town of Hamelin today, there in the village square, you would see a statue erected to the memory of the marvelous Pied Piper. And every day at noontime, a music box in the statue plays.
In the little town of Hamelin, far, far away, they love that wandering minstrel man and his pipes that save the day.
Most anyone can tell you about that wonderful cat who did marvelous this and did fabulous that, who could pick up a tree and shake out its roots. This wonderful kitten they call Puss in Boots. Yes, this was certainly an absolutely amazing cat. Why, there was one day when the daughter of old Ben Wheel, the village blacksmith, had wandered into the cave of Hot Breath Harry, the mythical dragon who lived just outside of town. No sooner did old Ben hear his daughter's cry than he gave the alarm.
Help, Boots, come a-running, Puss in Boots and barely up. And not long as that, the problem was solved by this wonderful cat.
That's right. Puss made his way up to old Hot Breath's lair, and roaring like a lion, he frightened poor old Hot Breath back into the far reaches of the cave. And then there was the day that the advancing armies of Dango Mango, the fierce Altrusian chief, were marching on the town. And naturally, out went the call.
Help, Boots, come a-running, Puss in Boots and barely up. And not long as that, the problem was solved by this wonderful cat.
Puss quietly lay down right in the path of the approaching armies. You see, Puss knew that Altrusians consider pussycats as untouchable, so they turned off onto a side road, and never even did see the village that lay just around the next bend. And so, even today, whenever they're in trouble, you'll hear,
help, Boots, come a-running, Puss in Boots in fairly up. And not long as that, their problems are solved by this wonderful cat.